What's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back from a YouTube video, and this time I'm going to be playing some top ladder using what is currently the best Royal Giant deck in this meta. So I think I made a video on this deck about a week ago, and I think it is still by far the most used and best Royal Giant deck in like the top 100. I keep seeing it a lot. The Ghost is super good after the buff it got. You can play it, in the middle. It crosses over the river, which you can use to snipe buildings. You can also use it to snipe troops, and it overall just gets a lot of value in more situations. It can't be surrounded with skeletons anymore either, so that's another interaction. The Fisherman and Heal Spirit are two of the best cards in the game right now. They both get so much value. Fisherman with King activations, just pulling things into the opposite lane, such as Giants, RGs, Hog Riders, Golems, anything like that. Heal Spirit for 1 elixir, so much value. I mean, just healing up like Hunters, Ewises that get damaged. Ewiz is very good because you might play against like Sparky or Inferno Dragon. If you don't ever set, they would be extremely difficult. And Hunter, really good versus air decks like Lava Hound and Balloon. And then Barbaro I like because it's good to distract buildings. Like if you play against Logbait, you can use it to distract the Inferno. Like say you're going for an RG at the bridge, you can go for a Barbaro in the middle, so the RG can get a couple hits on the Inferno, and then you can like fireball it to finish it off, so you have a distraction for the Inferno. But just to show you guys how good it is, number 5 in the world, Mortar, is using this deck, and 9th in the world, I think he was just 8th, but I think someone just passed him, is Samuel Basoto. He's using the deck as well, so 2 people in the top 10 using the deck. It's just very strong. The only deck better than it is Expo. You can see number 1 and number 2 right now using Expo, and we're 319th. We're even still a little below our season highest. I actually got to my season highest about, I think it was like 3 days ago. But yeah, let me know if you guys, for my next video, which I'll probably maybe do like tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing a 12-win Grand Challenge with Expo, because as I said, I think it is the best deck in the meta right now. There's nothing really in this meta that hard counters Expo, and pretty much every matchup, if you play it perfectly, Expo, you can outplay it. Me personally, I haven't like completely mastered Expo. I'm not like an Expo one-trick, and most of the people who are like top 100 with Expo, they're usually like one-tricks with it, and what that means is they can't use other decks. And a lot of people ask like the main difference between like competitive and ladder. One of the main differences is in competitive you don't see much Expo, because in competitive you need to use a lot of decks, and Expo requires a lot of like repetition and learning matchups. But I'm definitely good enough with it to win a Grand Challenge, but it's definitely not something I can use on ladder, just because I don't put a ton of time into learning every single matchup with Expo, because that takes a long time. But anyway, we should find a game here shortly, and taking a little longer than usual for some reason. I think I don't need to cancel. Yeah, there we go. So this guy's a little higher than us. Sometimes if it's taking a while to search, it often means you're finding someone who's lower than you in trophies or higher than you in trophies in some cases. And this guy is about 50 trophies above me, I think, or something like that. So if we win this, we would get like 35, which would be really nice. What? So he's going to go Night Witch and Rocket first play? That's very... I think, you know what he's using? He's probably using that... There's this very weird deck that was meta for the surprise factor a while ago. It was Golem Balloon, and I bet you he has Golem Balloon. And if I recall correctly, I think it has Cologne as well. I'm guessing that's what this is, because we've already seen the Balloon, we've already seen the Night Witch and the Rocket, and I remember the deck had those things in it. So it might seem like a crazy deck, but this deck was used quite a bit a few seasons ago. I'm going to RG. His Skarmy's out of rotation. I feel like that's his best counter to the RG. He's going to cycle a Night Witch. I bet you he's just going to Golem. Oh, nice. RG takes the tower. Let's go. Just gonna try to pull this to the King Tower. And the Hunter's gonna destroy everything. I don't even think we're gonna lose the tower. Let's go. we're in an amazing situation. The Hunter's just amazing against the clone. Because of how much splash it does. And the Fisherman just got so much value there, and it got healed back up to full health. Okay, he's just going to let the Executioner get pulled. That's fine by me. And we're going to just... I think we should just give him the tower, to be honest. I don't think there's any point in overspending to defend it, whereas this way we're going to gain so much elixir here as a result of ignoring that, that I feel like we can just... Ooh, he's going to rocket, yeah. Wow, the radius of that rocket felt very, very humongous there. He was able to hit so many things with it. Probably would have been better to just play the Ghost in the pocket. I don't think he's got time, though. I mean, even if he clones, I can just fireball the balloon back. Yeah, it's going to be GG. We had such a good start, and he honestly made it pretty close to coming back. And that rocket, I haven't seen a rocket get that much value in a really long time. Like, I mean, it hit the RG, it hit I think the Ghost, it hit the Hunter and the Uiz. I don't know how much value that is, but a 6 elixir rocket probably got at least twice the value it was worth. That was pretty crazy. But we make it to 7,200. That was a really nice chunk of trophies there that we got. He was a bit higher than me. But yeah, we just had a great start at the beginning. I mean, I felt like that deck he's using, it's really bad in single because it's so expensive. I think the average elixir cost is probably like 4.5 or something. I mean, he's got Golem and Rocket in the same deck, so it's got to be pretty expensive. It might even be like 5.5 because he's got a Golem, Rocket, and a Balloon. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so he's got Bandit. Bandit's usually like bridge spam. I'm just gonna... I don't think we could have hit the tower too. It was too high up, so we'll just fireball it. Oh, he might be using that new bridge spam deck, the one with... It has Cannon Card in it, or he might be using P.E.K.K.A. Probably either one. Yeah, it could still be either one, I think. But I feel like I'm leaning towards P.E.K.K.A. because that bridge spam deck has kind of fallen out of the meta a little bit. I feel like it hasn't been used as much. Okay, so he's gonna go with a Battle Ram. I still am unsure what variant he has. I still don't know if he has P.E.K.K.A. or Cannon Cart Bridge Spam. I won't know until he uses a Poison, Zap, or a Cannon Cart. So, we'll have to see. I'm still not sure. Well, there we go. That answers our question. Okay, so he is going... Honestly, I'm fine with that. In fact, I would consider that Zap an overcommitment, even though it got his P.E.K.K.A. a hit. Look at the Ghost. He didn't even have Elixir for it. Could we ignore the Bandit? It's going to get about this... I feel like if we ignore it and just go... aggressively, because he didn't have a P.E.K.K.A. in cycle, I feel like it's a pretty good play. Yeah, that worked out so well. Bad Zap. He's making quite a bit of mistakes, I'm going to be honest. It was a pretty horrible Zap. Oh my gosh. Wow, that defense was so good. I'm not gonna lie, guys, he's made a lot of mistakes. Maybe not a ton, but at least 3 very noticeable mistakes. I feel like that P.E.K.K.A., I think he played it at the bridge or something? That was pretty bad. I was able to outcycle it and just... Because P.E.K.K.A. has a slower cycle than a Oh, he's saying good luck. Well, good luck to you. Oh, now he's mad. Yeah, I think that was a sarcastic good luck. You see, a lot of people, when they spam good luck, they don't actually mean good luck. They actually are mad, and they're just... I don't know if they mean, like, good luck as in you got lucky or what, but a lot of people just straight up spam good luck when they're mad. I don't know if that happens for the opponents you guys verse, but on ladder where I'm at, like, at this range, like 7k plus, a lot of people when they lose, they just spam good luck. But yeah, we're 230th. I think if we win 1 or 2 more games, we could end up being in the top 200, and I think we're 1 game away from reaching my season highest that I set like 3 days ago, which is great. It means we've made a lot of progress today. I actually, after school today, pushed up quite a bit. And I forgot if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, I have a lot of time to push the last couple days this season because I have Friday and Monday off school, because for end of the quarter we the school often gives students and teachers like a couple-day break. So I'm gonna have Friday and Monday off this kind of weekend, and then Tuesday in the United States it's actually election day and we get off school too. So I got a 5-day weekend, which means I can on Sunday night stay up till 4 a.m. Because the ladder season ends at 4 a.m. for me. So I'm gonna go for the best finish I can. My goal's at top 3, but yeah, see, that's kind of my plan. Anyway, this guy has got a huge chunk of damage early on. My cycle, I'm not gonna lie, my cycle was a little bit bad. You know, I didn't have an RG in cycle when he went for that mortar, so that definitely was not very ideal. Good fireball value there, though. Hitting the musk and the mortar. That was a really good fireball. In fact, he's in a pretty bad situation right now because I played that. This is why when you reverse mortar, you should RG in the back, because then when you can cycle back to another RG when they don't have a mortar in cycle, and then they're in so much trouble. Like, look at this right now. He's in a horrible position. I think we might have even just won just off of that RG in the back, and because of the fact that he spent so much elixir on defense, and then when we got that other RG down, there was really nothing he could do. And it's fine that we bar barreled, because if he ends up going in for a skeleton barrel, we can actually just E-Wiz it. And if that mortar gets like 1 shot on the tower, that's not really the end of the world. I'm fine with that. We still have a significant lead. He can't musk on near his tower. If he does, we're just gonna fireball it. Okay, he played that a little higher up. Is he going to go for the Goblin Gang? He does, but surprisingly, he doesn't even protect the Musketeer, so that was just kind of... Okay. Okay, we can just E-Wiz that. Ooh. He's just giving the ghost value. Oh, never mind. Ghost is gonna die. Oh, it killed it. I didn't know if it was gonna kill it or not. It did, luckily. Alright, I'm not gonna fireball the tower. I'm just gonna fireball this out of the way. Oh, we ended up hitting the Goblin Gate. Yeah, that's gonna be GG. That was pretty nice. I think we just won that out of the beginning of the game. I mean, that's what you do. If someone has a building, RG in the back. You noticed how against P.E.K.K.A. and against this deck, I didn't RG in the back. Also, this game I won before I started recording, I didn't RG in the back either. You don't RG in the back unless your opponent has a building. Just keep that in mind. But if they do have a building, you're almost always going to be playing RGs in the back in single elixir, because you got to be able to out-cycle that building. And if you do that, you're very likely to get a couple RG hits in at the very least. So we're 194th, and we've officially now have a new season highest. We've untilted. I kind of, when I hit this season highest like 3 days ago, I dropped, I think, to about like 6,800, but I'm glad I have finally worked my way back up. But yeah, it's... Okay, so we found this game pretty quickly. This might be my last game, or maybe I'll do one more after this, depending on how long it is. But yeah. Okay, I don't Would be nice if I had a heal spirit or a bar barrel. You know what? I'm just gonna go Royal Ghost. It's a pretty safe starting play. Prince. Prince is a little annoying. Okay. Golem? Probably Golem. I thought when I saw the Prince, I was expecting, like, Logbait Prince, or maybe Giant Double Prince. Wasn't really expecting... Okay, we can Fireball. Alright, very interesting. Elixir Collector, maybe Double Prince Elixir Collector. Haven't seen this deck in a while. We can go for a Barbarian Barrel. He's got the Electro Spirit. I don't know what the rest of his cards are, to be honest. So Dark Prince, I was right about that. I had a feeling it was Double Prince. So the question is does he have a big spell or not? Or does he have a Tornado? Like, does he have a Lightning or does he have a Tornado? That's what I don't know. I'm going to try to time this Heal Spirit good so it jumps on the Hunter after the Dark Prince charges on it. So he doesn't have an E-Drag either, I don't think. At least I highly doubt it, because that would be way too many air cards, I think. Ooh, I don't know if that was a good RG. We did RG right into the Prince, but with that being said, the E-Wiz is getting so much value right now. Oh my gosh, wait. He's gonna Dark Prince, right? He does, he gets it down in time. I was wondering if the Ghost was gonna get on the tower or not, but he had enough Elixir. He's got an Elixir Collector, interesting. We can just Fireball that. I believe the Dark Prince charges. I don't really mind. Alright, I think this is going to be a tower trade. Or we might even just lose our... like a not a tower trade maybe, potentially. I don't know. Ooh, that fisherman, though. Pulling the golem into the opposite lane. Okay, I was worried. I thought we were maybe going to lose our tower, but that fisherman was clutch. Fisherman's OP. I think he gave up. He can't defend this. There's no way. Let's go. So, huge win streak. We're on a huge win streak right now. Haven't lost a game yet. What do we get? 36? Ooh. 166. Nice. And we're one game away from 7,300. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5-game win streak. Not like an insane win streak, but definitely really solid. Okay, I'm going to go for one last game. Win or loss, this is the last game. See if I can get 7,300. That would be a great way to end the video. If I can get 7,300, that would be really nice. And here we go. This is going to be our last opponent. Alright, we'll give him the good luck. So once again, we do have Ghost in our starting hand. I'm going to hold off, though, a few seconds. Just to see if he wants to do anything. He is. He's going to go... I might even go for an RG. Because he just used 5 Elixir. I mean, we're getting a really nice counter push. Yeah, I'm going to RG. Because he has 5 less Elixir to defend. We might as well. He just misclicked the Mortar. I mean, he did just log it to retarget, but what's with the opponents making a lot of mistakes? I mean, although the last Golem guy we just played against, he didn't really make any mistakes. I think that Fisherman just won us the game, but that Mortar wasn't good. He misclicked it, and he was forced to waste a log. I mean, not a huge deal, but he took an RG hit because of it. Alright, he's going to cycle... Musketeer. I guess we can go for a Royal Ghost. The question is does he have Skeleton Barrel or does he have like Miner? Like, we don't really know what. Or maybe he just has Mortar as his only win condition and maybe some sort of spell. But he does have the Cannon Cart. Okay. So he has nothing for that Ghost? Wow. He just took so much damage. Wow, Alright, I'm going to go for an RG. If he goes for Mortar, I'm going to Barb Barrel to try to get rid of it as quick as we can. Fisherman's just going to pull the Musketeer. Don't really think that was a great Musketeer, because he just allowed the Fisherman to pull it. So yeah, amazing start to this game for us. I mean, of course, he did get some damage in the right lane that I decided to sacrifice to go in on offense, but overall, we're in a good situation, I would say. Don't know if I'm going to RG in the back. And, you know, in that first Mortar game I did, but in this situation, I don't know, because I feel like I would just be punished. If he's going to pre-plant a Mortar, I think then we definitely need to, because we can't RG into a Mortar that's already placed. That doesn't make any sense. So I for sure think RG in the back is the play. Okay, he's gonna... Okay, nice. That just gets pulled. We can actually go for a Royal Giant in the other lane. He's probably gonna Valkyrie, so we'll Fisherman to pull it. No Valkyrie. He probably predicted our Fisherman, so he held off on playing the Valkyrie for a second or something. I don't know. Okay, so we can completely ignore the... Those are actually bad Royal Hogs. I don't even know why he split them, because I can just ignore the ones that are in the opposite lane. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think this guy's playing that well. Of course, we could still end up losing and choking the game, but just I've seen so far quite a lot of mistakes. Okay, so this time we actually do need to defend them, because he decided to do a 3-1 split, and 3 Royal Hogs does way too much damage. Okay, nice Fisherman. Okay, the problem is we can't really fireball on offense ever. We need to be really, really cautious. Alright, I'm gonna urge you in the back. We can go for a heal spirit. Ghost in the middle. Musketeer gets demolished. Fisherman locks on the tower. Let's go. 7,300. That was a clean, flawless win streak there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game win streak. 5 while I was recording. Great video. We surpassed our season highest. You know, some matchups pretty good. Others just, I feel like the opponent not really playing perfectly. We've definitely had a couple of games where I would say our opponents have been making some mistakes, but overall, great push. Really happy we were able to get to 7,300, and we're 133rd right now. So great stuff. Hopefully we can keep this up. I can continue this win streak later. And yeah, my goal this season is a top 3 finish, but I'll go for number 1 if I can. Ultimately, I'm just trying to get a new best finish. My best is 5th, so trying to get 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st this season, basically. That's my goal. But anyway, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if not subscribed already. And let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing a 3.0 Expo video 12-win GC tomorrow. Because ladder, I'm not going to use it on ladder because you need to be like an Expo 1 trick to do that. But I will, if you guys want, try to win a grand challenge with it because I think it's the best deck in this meta. But anyway, that's going to be it. Thanks again. Until next time.